Hey, Mini Modular Guy here. You haven't seen me on YouTube for a few weeks. That's generally because I've been very busy with something big that I'm going to tell you all about here. For those of you who know my work, I've been designing minis for a couple of years now. Mini versions of official sets. You'll see a few here on my Rubricable profile. I've got the Mini Modular Buildings, my original collection. The second collection I did was the Mini Winter Village. Then I went into things like the Mini Ideas, Mini Marvel, Mini Ninjago, Mini Castles. There's loads and loads that I've done now, over 130 mini designs. Probably around 6 to 8 months ago, I went into the Bricklink Designer Series, started looking at those and designing mini versions of those. So we can see some here, the Mountain Observatory, Studgate, Venetian houses, etc. I've actually got my mini Studgate station over there somewhere. So again, for those of you who know the Bricklink Designer Series, let's flip over to that page. It's a bit like Lego Ideas, but it's run by Bricklink. So every quarter, many people put designs in. Usually around between 100 and 250 designs go in each quarter. 5 of them get chosen to be built into sets. So we're looking at the ones here from Series 1, and they've just been through crowdfunding. So we've got sets like the Old Train Engine Shed, Mountain Fortress, Parisian Street, General Store, and the Snack Shack. Incidentally, I've won myself a copy of the Old Train Engine Shed by entering the mini design series for the Bricklink Designer Series around a few months ago. Again, I've got my mini Old Train Engine Shed just behind me there. And that's won me a copy of the Old Train Engine Shed, which I'm really looking forward to getting in July when the deliveries are made. So Bricklink Designer Program. I've watched people go through 4 series of this now and the ones beforehand, and I've always wanted to put my own through. Back in 2007, my wife and I went on a honeymoon in the Maldives, and it's given me ideas ever since of doing a Maldives Water Villa. We stayed in the water. It was such an amazing experience, such luxury and serenity around you on an island. It just takes you 10 minutes to walk around in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Fantastic, fantastic place. So I've spent about 4 to 5 months now designing my first submission to the Bricklink Designer Program, the Maldives Water Villa. If we flip over to this tab here in the browser, you'll see a new page on my website. You'll see an animation here of it. It's taken me a lot of time to do this set. A lot of different types of designs have gone through. If I scroll down in the gallery here, you will see some renders from Lego Studio, which I'm going to show you this model in Lego Studio, and I'm going to take you into Blender software as well, where I ran those and made those animations. So we can see here the Lego Maldives Water Villa. It's got 2 main buildings. On the left hand side we have the main water villa itself. On the right hand side we have the outdoor lounge. Just in the middle for the guests here we have a pool area on a decking. It's in the middle of the ocean. It's attached to an island through a path coming through the middle there. In this water villa, the roofs come off, the floors come off, so you've got accessible interiors. Looking around the water villa, looking from above here, you can see it's all angled, nicely angled onto the water and the island itself. And also, as well as the roofs coming off and the floors coming off, the 2 buildings and the outdoor pool area also come off the base, so you can see the beautiful island at the back and the walkway coming down the middle. On the right hand side here, you can see the bedroom on the lower level with the spiral staircase and the bath, really romantic 4-poster bed. And then we're up into the lounge area over here on the left with the corner sofa and access to a balcony looking out over the ocean. Here we can see I've built the model for real. I didn't want to just do this in studio. I've built the model for real, and I put a Lelite Go lighting kit in. So it's a custom lighting kit I bought. I think it was actually the one for the boutique hotel, but I could tell it had got the right amount of lights to be put into my particular model. So you can see here the actual physical model with the lighting kit in. Took hours and hours to build this and redesign a few things. But we can scroll down here, some beautiful reflections on the glass. We can scroll down here and see the details. The chef is really waiting to cook some food for the guests that have come to the island, as you can see here. One of the staff is delivering luggage. We have a cocktail waiter. And they're really, really looking forward to their honeymoon breakaway. We've got a description behind the scenes of myself and how I've designed that water villa. It's taken probably about, as I said, 4 to 5 months. Now, Bricklink Designer Program. To get these sets decided on and built into real sets has to take fan voting. So you folks out there have to vote on these sets. So from the 3rd of June to the 14th of June 2024, so in a few weeks' time, you can vote on the Maldives Water Villa to become an actual set you can buy. 30,000 of those sets will be built. In around 6 months to 9 months, you'll be able to go into crowdfunding and actually order one of those sets. So that's enough about the Water Villa itself. I'm going to take you a bit of a tour around Studio to show you actually in the LEGO Studio software. So here we have LEGO Studio software. I've showed this a few times. Free software from Bricklink from LEGO. We can rotate around the model so you can see the back of the island now as well. We've got kind of rocks at the back of the beach. We've got the beach from above. We've even got some crabs on the left hand side there. We've got a few butterflies, a few ladybirds in the trees. And the beautiful ocean. The beautiful ocean at the front there. Slight interruption from Siri there on my watch. We've got the guests on the front here on the pool deck. And we've got them enjoying them on the pool lounges, on the balconies of the Maldives Water Villa. And again, we have the chef there ready to cook food. Really looking forward to their honeymoon breakaway. Again, if we rotate around the island again, we can see all the palm trees at the back. We can see the path coming from the island out to the water villa, buildings themselves. And as I said, the buildings will come fully off the base, as we can see there, and will come fully off the base there. So you can see the island and the water itself as well. You may even want to display the water villa and the outdoor lounge and the pool separately on shelves, so you can take it off the base. For the moment, they'll stay on the base. So that's the Maldives Water Villa in LEGO Studio. We're going to flip into Blender. So this time for this design, I wanted to do some animations. I wanted to take that a little bit further and show some animations of the model actually being done. So again, we're going to take a wander around this model. Again, very, very similar to Studio. We can take a walk around the model. I was showing it here on a kind of sideboard, I guess, with the sunshine coming through. We've got a couple of plants here as well. And if we take it into semi-render mode as well, we'll see that sunlight coming through to the left of the model. Again, we can take a quick walk around the model. Takes a little bit more time to render this. They're not full renders, just kind of preview renders, and we can see the sunlight coming onto the plants on my sideboard. We can see the water reflection of the buildings, and we can see all the lights that I put into Blender as well. And of course that was used to animate the models and really kind of bring it all to life. I guess finally we want to move on to the physical models themselves. Of course I'm known for building mini designs. So we're just going to flip into different camera mode here so I can show these well. So again, we're going to show the physical models here. So first of all, obviously I had to create a mini version of this one. And you'll see it here. Pretty much the same buildings. Pretty much the same beach. Again, from above, we'll show the buildings. And again, on this one, the buildings come off the base. We can see the mini pool there. So that's my mini Maldives Water Villa. I built alongside the big one. And of course on the desk here in front of me, I've got the big version as well. So I'm just going to lift that up. It's got the lighting kit in, so you may see a few wires. But we have the Maldives Water Villa with the Light Go lighting kit in, custom lighting kit. We can see the 2 floors of the main villa there. If I tilt it a bit forward, we can see the pool. We can see the outdoor lounge, we can see the guests enjoying, and we can see the luggage being brought through there. So that's the Maldives Water Villa. As you can see, it's quite a big set. About 50 centimetres wide, 40 centimetres deep, nearly 30 centimetres high. So it's a big set. Comes in at just under 4,000 pieces, about 3,850. So that's the Maldives Water Villa. As I said, voting opens on the Maldives Water Villa on the Bricklink Designer Program Series 5, June the 3rd, 2024. and voting is open till June the 14th. If you want to see this set become a real set that you can buy in the Bricklink Designer Program, please do vote during that period. It will be so good to see other people with their hands on this set building it for themselves. That's pretty much it for today. It's brilliant to be back here again on YouTube. I'm the Mini Modular Guy. Please do subscribe to my channel to see more of the Maldives Water Villa and minis coming up. We've got some mini Star Wars dioramas coming up on the YouTube that I've just finished designing. We'll probably have a mini Barad-dûr Lord of the Rings set very, very shortly as well. I've just started the design to that one. Please also follow me on Instagram, where you'll see the latest updates to the Bricklink Designer Program submission. I'm Lego Tromans on Instagram. Please do follow me there. It's great to be back, and speak soon.